We live in a world full of noise. Noise from the outside, and noise from within. Thoughts, fears, regrets, expectations, all fighting for space in our mind. This is the story of a young man named Marco, who carried too much inside his head until he learned how to finally let go. Marco looked like everyone else from the outside. He walked, worked, talked, laughed, but inside, his mind was a storm. He replayed his past mistakes every night. He worried about the future every morning, and in the moments in between, his heart was never still. Even when he sat, surrounded by silence, his mind would scream, "What if things go wrong? Why did I do that? What if I fail? What will people think of me?" He tried to distract himself with music, games, and work, but the peace never stayed. Marco was exhausted. Not physically, but mentally, and mental exhaustion is far heavier than physical tiredness. One morning, Marco decided he couldn't keep living like this. He traveled to a quiet village where people said there lived a wise old man who understood the human heart. The old man's home stood beside a slow-flowing river, surrounded by bamboo and soft wind. Marco approached him and asked, "Master, my mind won't rest. I live inside my own thoughts. Please, teach me how to find peace." The old man listened. He did not interrupt or advise. He simply stood up and said, "Come with me." He handed Marco a cup of water, filled to the very edge, so full that even the smallest movement would spill it. The old man said, "Walk through the village with this cup. Do not spill a single drop. Then return to me." Marco was confused, but he went along with it. He walked slowly, carefully, one step at a time. His eyes focused on the rim of the cup. He didn't look at the people passing by. He didn't think about yesterday or worry about tomorrow. For once, his mind was still. He returned without spilling a drop. The old man looked at him and smiled. "Tell me, while you carried the cup, did you think of your past?" "No," Marco replied. "Did you worry about your future?" "No." "Did the noise inside your mind speak?" "No. I was only thinking about the cup." The old man placed a hand on Marco's shoulder. "Your mind became quiet because it was fully in the present moment. Peace does not come from running away. Peace comes from being here. Now." Marco felt something inside him shift, like a heavy door opening. The old man continued, "Your suffering comes from living everywhere, except the place where life actually is. The past does not exist anymore. The future has not arrived. Only this moment is real." He pointed to Marco's heart. "Your mind is full, too full. And when a cup is full, nothing new can enter to find peace. You must learn to empty your mind. Not erase it, not destroy it, not silence it. Just let go of the things that do not belong." Marco stayed with the old man for several days. He learned simple things: breathing slowly, walking without rushing, watching the wind move the trees, and listening to water flow. He learned that life is happening now, not in the regrets of yesterday or the fears of tomorrow. The old man taught him, "Where your attention goes, your life follows. If your attention is in the past, you live in sadness. If your attention is in the future, you live in anxiety. If your attention is in the present, you live in peace." And slowly, very slowly, Marco felt the noise within him soften, not disappear, but soften, like a storm finally beginning to calm. After some time, Marco returned home. Nothing around him had changed. The same streets, the same people, the same problems. But he had changed. When his mind tried to run to the past, he breathed and returned to the present. When worry tried to drag him into the future, he breathed and returned to the present. When thoughts became loud, he focused on something simple and real. The air entering his lungs, the feeling of his feet touching the ground. The moment he was living in, and peace began to stay longer. Not always, not perfectly, but enough. Enough to breathe. Enough to feel alive again. Your mind is like a cup. If it is too full, nothing new can enter. If it is full of fear, there is no space for peace. If it is full of the past and future, there is no space for now to live. You must learn to empty your mind, not by force, not by escape, but by returning to the present moment. Life is happening here. Not before, not later, but now. Breathe, feel this moment. This is where your peace is waiting. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If this story resonated with you, please consider liking and subscribing for more content to help you find your peace. We'll see you in the next one.